You don't seem to want to accept the fact that you're dealing with an expert in guerrilla warfare. With a man who's the best. With guns, with knives, with his bare hands. A man who's been trained to ignore pain, ignore weather, to live off the land, to eat things and to make a billy goat puke. In Vietnam, his job was to dispose of enemy personnel, to kill, period. Win by attrition. Well, Rambo was the best.
Shalawam, call law, all praises unto Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai. Salutations and much love and respect to the elders, priests, and prophets of four corners, and much love to the brothers and sisters in its truth and sincerely. That said, Shalawam, this is Rayabi Banga. I'm going to touch on this lesson real quick, dealing with being a soldier in this truth, man. Just a brief lesson. I want to bring this out, just for any brothers that come in this knowledge, and they feel like they want to go out there on the highways and byways, push this word out, be a trooper, be a soldier for this truth, be diligent in pushing this word out. You know what I'm saying? Whatever avenue that be, but a lot of time, majority of the times, is being someone joining the camp or doing they want to do this field work, man. Like I like to call it. You know what I'm saying? That's why I put it in the intro, being a soldier, we're putting a quick clip of that movie, First Blood, Rambo First Blood. That's because really that's the mentality of brothers got to be in if they want to be in this truth and diligent on the streets, pushing this word out diligently and consistently, man. All right. And I just want to briefly touch over this topic real quick. All right. Let me go ahead and bring something out real quick. It's a lot. All right, this is Sirach, chapter 2, verse 1. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. Right, you have to prepare your mind, your heart, mind, body, and soul for temptation, man. Because once you come into this knowledge, and once you become diligent in doing this work, you have to be you have to understand that the Lord is going to allow Satan to do what he does, man, which is vex you and tempt you, man. So you have to prepare for that, man. Okay, and let me keep reading now. Verse 2: set thy heart aright and constantly endure. Set thy heart aright, man. These follow the law, statutes, and commandments, man. Of this word, eating the whole roll, doing this work. Okay? Set thy heart aright and constantly endure. You gotta endure, man. Endure hardships, man. Endure afflictions and vexations, man. Because that's what you have to prepare yourself when you do this work, man. Various things, like especially being out the street corners, hell, your boss might see you out there at your job, and you might get heckled by people that used to be your friends, or you might get heckled, or you might get bothered by individuals that look at the thing that you do as a joke, or this truth as a joke. You know what I'm saying? But you have to understand that, like it says in the scriptures, that we are made fools for Christ's sake, man. We are fools for Christ's sake, man. We are made we're made a laughing stock, man. Paraphrasing the words, but that's the thing. These are the things you have to endure. You have to endure. Hell, even when you're out there, you have to endure affliction, man. But let me go ahead and keep reading. Whatsoever is verse 3 or verse 2, and make not haste in a time of trouble. Be patient. This is a patient and long walk and journey that you make, man, when you come to serve the Lord. Verse 3, cleave unto him, the Most High, and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. Depart not away from this truth, man. Endure, constantly be meditated, enduring this walk, man. Following the law, statutes, and commandments, and pushing this word out on a consistent basis, man, so that the Lord can raise you up at the end. Verse 4, whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully. Yeah, you have to take cheerfully, because you have to understand that, look, when you're out there, you're a soldier, man. when you're out in this truth, diligently pushing this word out, you are now a soldier, man. You have to, certain things shouldn't even bother you, man. You have to take it cheerfully. Now you're gonna be vexed in this walk, okay? Go check out Ecclesiastes, the first chapter. It'll tell you about that, okay? But you know what I'm saying. But you have some things you have to take. You have to take joyfully and cheerfully, man, because we have to lose on this side, okay? Ultimately, we want to be in the kingdom as kings and priests and rulers, man. This is nothing but a short time period that we have to endure, man. Okay. And be patient when thou art changed to a lower state. You have to be patient, man, because we're in a lower state as a people, as a nation of Israel. The 12 tribes of the nation of Israel are in a lower state, anyways. All right, we're the bottom feeders of this wicked ass society, wicked kingdom this white man set up. That these heathen nations who are weak, feeble-minded, weak and feeble by nature, that should be under us. They're over us right now because of our transgressions. Okay, but be patient for this very moment, because of this very time. But for a moment, sooner or later, actually very soon, we're gonna be over them, huh? They're gonna be under subjection to us, man, as slaves. All right. Verse 5: gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. Right, man. Look, man. Acceptable men real men those men are going to be tried in the fire, man. All right. Just like gold and silver is tried and refined and go through the fire. Those same individuals that, especially if you want to be a part of the elect, which you'd be diligently pushing this word out, you would have to be, you have to go through those hard times and adversities, man, because that's the best time to know what a man is. Because look, a lot of guys want to talk about being hard. Look, man, or I'm hard because I shot this nigga, and I'm hard because of this, that, and the third. Well, a woman can shoot you and kill you. That don't make the woman hard. All right, no woman's hard, really. Okay, but I'm just using that as an example, or somebody feel like, oh, I beat somebody up, I shut somebody up, and I did all this, that, and the third. I came from this background, which every brother comes from a particular background, but it doesn't matter really what background you really come from. It really is putting you in a situation where you're not comfortable, where you're stacked against the odds, where you're in a situation where everything's caving in on you. All right, your back is against the wall. What's going to be made out of you? Okay, that's the acceptable man. You know what I'm saying? The acceptable man in that particular situation rises up to the occasion, or goes balls, or just with a lack of a better term, balls to the wall, man. Okay, comes out fighting. All right, that's what really makes a man in a time of adversity. That you really see when they're put in an uncomfortable situation, in a situation they're not familiar with. Then you see what kind of man they really are, man. Okay, let me bring out something else, man. 2 Timothy. All right, this is 2 Timothy chapter 2, and I'm starting at verse 1. Thou therefore, my son, be strong in the grace that is in Christ Jesus, or Hamashiach Yahushua, being his real name. Verse 2, and the things that thou hast heard of me among many witnesses, the same commit thou to faithful men, who shall be able to teach others also. All right, man, and that's one thing that we're out there pushing this word out. I mean, that's what we're doing, man, out in the streets, man. We're drawing brothers in that will become teachers, that not only become teachers, that will follow us in this walk and stay in this walk, man, because it's the truth. This is our nation being built back up, man. All right, that's what we're laboring for out there as well. Okay, for the sake of them, man, for the sake of their souls being saved, man. keep reading down. Okay, because ultimately it's about the elect, man, and that's who the elect most likely will be. Lord willing, I be a part of it, and other brothers that are sincere that are pushing this word be part of that elect. All right. Verse 3: Thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier for Hamashiach, or for Yahushua. Salak. Let me reread that. Verse 3: Thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahushua Hamashiach. Endure hardness as a good soldier, man. You're gonna have to endure a lot of different things, man. Not only out there on the physically, mentally, spiritual, like I said before, but also too, hell, even out there on the highways and byways dealing with the weather, man. It's a year-end thing that we do, man. All seasons, man, pushing this word out, man, being diligent and doing this work for the sake of our people, hell, and for your sake as well. I'm doing it for my sake as well. All right. And ultimately for the glory of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushua, man. Ultimately, okay. Okay. Because in being a soldier, you're constantly meditating, you're constantly enduring, you're constantly keeping to yourself and doing this work while dealing with the things that you have to deal with on a day-to-day basis. But let me keep reading. Verse 4: No man that warreth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life. No man that warreth entangleth himself in the affairs of this life. Entangle himself with the foolishness, the nonsense, the stupidity, the vexation of this life, man. Yahushua said, no man that hateth his own life can be my servant, man, or be my disciple. Okay? You have to hate being in this world, man, because that's who the Lord is looking for. He's looking for those brothers, man, that live in the gutter, or not even just live in the gutter, that just, that have nothing to lose, man. Brothers that, that have that spirit on them, man, that spirit of being militant, being down for their people, being for this truth, ultimately for him and his people and his nation, and for himself too, man. Okay. No man that warreth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life, that he may please him who have chosen him to be a soldier. Because the Most High ultimately chooses you to receive this knowledge. So there's a large multitude of our people, of the 12 tribes, that the Lord, that this word is for them, but they're not going to get it because the Lord didn't choose them. He chose you. Okay, he chose you to come into this knowledge and have that zeal. Okay, to do this work. All right? Who have chosen him to be a soldier, to be a soldier for him, in his word, and for his son. Verse 5: And if a man strive for masteries, yet is he not crowned, except he strive lawfully. We have to strive lawfully. We have to endure and do this work, and also strive lawfully, keeping these laws, these 613 laws, statutes, and commandments that is in this book, man. As in Yahweh's word, man. And constantly endure the afflictions that come with it, man. Because we want to have that have that crown of life. We want to go on the first ride, man. That first go around, man. As the elect members, as 1/3 members, so that we can be rolling on the first go around, man, and not be stuck over here that when America's on fire, man. When America gets hit with these thermonuclear missiles, man. All right. We want to be saved up out of here and be written in that book of life, man. That's salvation. All right. Let me see. Yeah, I'm going to skip down to verse 10. Therefore, 2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 10. Therefore, I endure all things for the elect's sake, that they may also obtain the salvation which is in Hamashiach Yahushua with the eternal glory. All right? And that's what we're doing. We're enduring all things for the elect's sake, man, so that the elect can fully be awakened, so that Yahushua can come and redeem them, as well as the 1/3, which consists of men, women, and children, that are not priests and prophets. Okay, because the elect men are going to be prophets and priests and elders that are consistent, that endure this work and are consistent, and that keep these laws, statutes, and commandments and do this work, man. Okay, and that are sincere and humble. All right, that's who Yahushua is coming to save up out of this captivity, man. And we endure all things in all vexation, in all vexation and temptation for them, man. Okay, and that's one thing that any brother that comes in the truth that is new need to understand, so that they can have this in their mindset when they're out there, so they know what they're dealing with, when they do this work, man. Because times are gonna get really, really rough, man. Sooner or later, man, for us. But we have to endure and be strong and be of good courage. All right. But with that said, it's Raya Abibon God. Right? Much love and respect to all the brothers and sisters that are sincerely in this truth, man. Whatever your lot is, stay strong, stay faithful, and be of good courage. That said, it's Raya Abibon.